Hello everybody and welcome to the Texas Motor Speedway for the 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series Andy's Frozen Custard 300, the 12th race for our 2025 NR2003 NASCAR Xfinity Series season here at Texas, as Sam Mayer, last year's real-life winner, leads us to the green flag alongside last week's winner here in our universe, Nick Sanchez, in that number 48 Borchetta Bourbon Chevrolet for Big Machine Racing, as Sanchez looks to go back-to-back at a track he's had success before at in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. But it is Mayer and Sanchez lead us to the green flag behind us. Cars are going all over the racetrack, using all different kinds of lanes here. It's a very intriguing start to this race here at Texas, which has been historically a chaos race for us in our previous simulations here of the 2025, 2024 and on back career and season modes of the Xfinity and Cup Series. But it's Mayer leading the opening lap of racing here at Texas over Nick Sanchez and Ryan Sieg running second and third right there behind. Now in lap 2, Nick Sanchez is taking the lead away from Sam Mayer, and Sanchez are taking control early here at Texas, trying to go for back-to-back race wins, but Sam Mayer giving him everything he's got. Here comes the 41 of Sam Mayer right to the inside lane, and Mayer takes the lead back on lap 25 as we begin to work our way through stage 1 here in Texas Motor Speedway. Everyone's slowing down. The caution is out on the speedway. There has been an accident. Something has gone awry here at Texas. There's been an accident, and a big one. The 17 of Corey Day is involved, the rookie, as it starts with Sammy Smith just coming down the track and right hooking Austin Hill up into the catch fence. Austin Hill flips upside down on his roof and slides for a while. They collect the innocent Blaine Perkins in the 31, who had nothing to do with it. But Austin Hill, who won at Talladega last week in real life, is completely destroyed, honestly. Then here comes Corey Day, just trying to squeeze by, just tags the nose of Austin Hill, completely destroying the nose and car of Corey Day, taking him out of the race. Austin Hill flips like a top. I mean, what is Sammy Smith doing? He just intentionally wrecked Austin Hill right there. I don't know what is going on with the 8, but maybe there will be some ramifications in the penalty report next week. We shall see. So Austin Hill up and over after Sammy Smith caused a huge crash, taking him and Corey Day out of the race. And now it'll be Mayer and Sanchez leading us back to the green flag here on lap number 26 a little bit later. Corey Day and Austin Hill, of course, the 2 cars out of the race. Hill will finish in dead last. Day finishing in 37th. Ryan Sieg, some kind of issue on the restart, causes a huge stack up. Finally gets going. Thankfully avoids what would have been a massive pile up, as they were 3 or 4 wide, and that could have been really bad. Everyone manages to keep it going in the right direction. And we can stay green here at Texas Motor Speedway with Nick Sanchez leading the way here in stage 1, trying to get back-to-back wins for the rookie. Impressive start to the year for Nick Sanchez. Now Jesse Love has been taken out of the race. He gets collected in a wreck with Matt DiBenedetto and Mason Massey. Also, you got the Sheldon Creed upside down. Ryan Sieg is destroyed. Perkins Arca breaks back here. Takes out Perkins, Chris Wright, Ryan Ellis, and more. Garrett Smithley is in it, Dawson Cram, but Sheldon Creed becomes the second car today to end up on his lid, joining his former teammate of Austin Hill. And now is a lot of heavy hitters going to be out of this race. Austin Hill, Sammy Smith, Sheldon Creed, Jesse Love. These are guys we expected to really be, Ryan Sieg, guys we thought would be fighting for the win. Leon Honeyman also destroyed. Nick Sanchez leads, but a chaotic start to this race here leaves us with just 23 cars in the race now. Here at Texas on lap 36, it is still Nick Sanchez and Sam Mayer, the 2 dominant forces of this race. Right behind them, you got Christian Eckes and Connor ZILISCH now with the problem on the restart. ZILISCH going real slow, causing a big issue right there as Alfredo goes by. How about Kyle Sieg going 3 wide for a top 10 position early in this race, impressing here in Texas. As they continue on down the back straightaway. And back at the front, it is still Nick Sanchez leading the way over Sam Mayer behind him in second, and Christian Eckes is in third. As we move on to lap 38, making our way about halfway through stage 1, Sanchez leads the field here at Texas. You see the longest of guys out of the race from the wrecks we've had already, and now Sanchez makes a mistake in turn 4. Sam Mayer takes advantage. Now the 41 is Sam Mayer, your new leader here in Texas. Now here we are on the last lap of stage 1. Mayer looking to bring home the stage win, which would be his second stage win this season, and he needs every point he can get. Finally starting to climb his way back into the playoff conversation early in this Xfinity Series season. Sanchez trying to close in late as they go through 3 and 4 the final time, but he's just going to run out of time, not going to be able to make the move. Now to turn 4, Sam Mayer going to pick up the Stage 1 win here in Texas. Sanchez second, Earps third, Eckes fourth, Alfredo runs out the top 5, Connor ZILISCH 6th, Kyle Sieg will be 7th, Brandon Jones 8th, Justin Allgaier 9th, and the final stage point goes to Taylor Gray. So Sam Mayer picks up his second stage win of the season here in Texas, managing to hold off the 48 of Nick Sanchez. Now we get back underway to begin stage 2 on lap 61. It'll be Sanchez alongside his fellow rookie Christian Eckes, and the number 16 Celsius Chevrolet. Eckes, of course, still looking for his first career win in the Xfinity Series here, as he works the outside lane. Sanchez all the way on the bottom, leaving a lot of room between the two cars here as they negotiate turn 1 and 2, but a great run on exit of the corner. Now here comes Christian Eckes to the race lead here in Texas. Eckes to the point for the first time today here in Texas, and Eckes is going to be leading the way here in Texas. So that pass on Nick Sanchez. Now we go all the way to the very end of stage 2 here on lap 119. Eckes now coming in for his end of stage green flag pit stop, so he can have enough to make it to the stage yellow. And that will cycle the lead back out to Nick Sanchez in the 48, who the ensuing lap now makes his pit stop. Those two had stayed out the longest of anybody. Now this should all cycle out here with about 6 to go in stage 2, as Sanchez and Eckes have both pitted. And I believe, if I'm correct, this should cycle the lead out to either Nick Sanchez or Justin Allgaier here. I think the 7 of Allgaier was the first car who pitted like 30 laps ago, so with the advantage of being on the fresh tires for so long, it's paid off as he's now your new race leader. Justin Allgaier now leading for the first time today here in Texas on lap 122, just 4 laps remaining in stage 2, as he puts Kyle Sieg 1 lap down in 15th, and he'll be able to hold off Riley Herbst here through the 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 2. Sam Mayer was able to pick up the stage 1 win, but in stage 2 it is going to be all Justin Allgaier picking up the stage 2 win for Junior Motorsports. Riley Herbst second, Taylor Gray third, ZILISCH and Mayer round out the top 5, followed by Brandon Jones in 6th, Carson Quaffle, Christian Eckes, Nick Sanchez, and Harrison Burton will earn the 10th and final stage point here in stage number 2. So Allgaier and Mayer split the stage wins today. Now we're going to the 3rd and final stage of racing to determine who is going to be parked in victory lane today. So now we're going to be back underway on lap 130, 72 to go in this race. Allgaier and the Riley Herbst on the outside lane on the front row. Now here comes Herbst to the race lead for the first time today in that number 19 Monster Energy Toyota Supra for Joe Gibbs Racing. Herbst leading the way here in Texas as he's able to clear Justin Allgaier. Mayer back in traffic trying to work his way forwards. The 3-wide pass there on Josh Williams and Anthony Alfredo. Back at the front is Herbst, Allgaier, and Taylor Gray, your top 3. Allgaier trying to get to the inside, has to lift there next to the corner to avoid getting into the back of the 19, and Herbst will hold the lead, but only for about a lap and a half, as Allgaier gets right back by him, and Justin Allgaier once again out front, leading the way here in Texas with 68 laps to go over Riley Herbst. Now Nick Sanchez in the 48 coming back to the inside of Justin Allgaier, now just coming to 32 to go this time by after our final cycle of pit stops. Nick Sanchez takes the lead back with just 32 to go, looking to get back-to-back wins. Sanchez leads within a caution, came out for some debris on the track, so we're going to be back underway here on lap 186 with 16 laps to go. It is Justin Allgaier on the outside, Nick Sanchez on the inside, and a great restart from the 7 of Allgaier. He will easily clear Nick Sanchez for the race lead into turns 1 and 2, and Allgaier well on his way to a win here at Texas, as he's now got a good half a second back to Nick Sanchez and Allgaier's rookie teammate of Connor ZILISCH. So Allgaier continues to lead now, working his way through 3 and 4, 15 to go. Allgaier in control here in Texas. Now we on to just 5 laps to go in this race. Allgaier still leading, but ZILISCH and Riley Herbst are closing in on him. Look out for the lap car, the 92 of CJ McLaughlin there on the outside. Herbst right on the corner, gets to the back of it, around goes the 92 of CJ McLaughlin, and Riley Herbst go crashing down the back straight away. Caution out with just 5 laps to go here in Texas. Riley Herbst going for the win, wrecks himself, collects the lapper of CJ McLaughlin in the process, and Allgaier will lead us back to the caution flag, but that means we will have NASCAR overtime here in Texas, and here we go. 2 laps to go in this race. It is Allgaier and ZILISCH in overtime here in Texas. Who is going to win the race? You got behind them Sanchez and Eckes in row 2, Mayer and Brandon Jones row 3. Allgaier with a good restart, able to get clear of ZILISCH. Allgaier establishing control once again here in Texas, but don't count out Nick Sanchez trying to get back-to-back wins for the rookie. He is now alongside ZILISCH down the back straightaway. They continue to battle, heading into 3 and 4, coming to take the white flag, this time by Sanchez into second. Allgaier, though, still in the lead. White flag, final lap, presented by Credit One Bank here at Texas for Justin Allgaier. Can he hold off Nick Sanchez for the win? Sanchez closing in, putting just enough pressure to keep him in the mind of Justin Allgaier, and Allgaier goes a little bit too high, exit the 2. Here comes Sanchez in the inside lane. They're side by side for the win on the final lap into turn 3, and Sanchez makes the pass. It's going to be a last lap pass for the win, and Nick Sanchez goes back-to-back, winning in Texas. Sanchez leading 78 laps to get his second win in a row. What a run of momentum for the rookie. Unbelievable. Beats Justin Allgaier, one of the best in the business, to win it here in Texas. Unbelievable finish. Impressive run from Sanchez. Allgaier, ZILISCH, Brandon Jones, and Sam Mayer will be the top 5. As you now look at your final race results, see Sanchez the winner, of course. Allgaier still had a great points day, coming home in second. The rookie ZILISCH, your points leader, in third place. Brandon Jones 4th, and then Sam Mayer rounds up the top 5 with the Xfinity Fastest Lap Award. I'll get him a bonus point today. And then Eckes, Taylor Gray, Carson Quaffle, Anthony Alfredo, and Riley Herbst recovers to finish inside the top 10 after that late race incident. Then the rest of the grid there, how about Kyle C. getting one of his best runs of the year in position number 14. Then you see the rest of the grid there, all the guys who ended up crashing out, you know, Sammy Smith, Sheldon Creed, Ryan Sieg, Jesse Love, Austin Hill, really just catching some bad luck. And now with the updated Xfinity Series standings, after Sanchez goes back-to-back, he now skyrockets all the way up to second on the playoff grid, tied with your points leader, Connor ZILISCH. And then on the points side of things, you got Sammy Smith, Christian Eckes, Carson Quaffle, still with comfortable gaps above that cut line. Then Sheldon Creed sits 16 to the good in 10th. Josh Williams only 5 points above the cut line in 11th. And how about Sam Mayer, has finally recovered, brought himself all the way back up to the bubble, just 1 point above William Sawalich for the final spot in the playoffs after getting his first top 5 of the season. Brandon Jones only out by 7. Ryan Sieg, Harrison Burton, a couple other guys still right there on the outside looking in. But a big win for Nick Sanchez, who goes back-to-back here in Texas. And as we end this episode, as always, I want to give a special shout-out to my channel members. Thank you very much to Brandon Breen and Jeremy Isley for your support. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. It continues to help me and this channel continue to grow and produce some awesome content. Now pushing our way towards 2,000 subscribers. So those of you that are watching are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. Only takes a couple of seconds, and it really helps me out a ton, and I really appreciate it. If you want to become a paid channel member, link is down below in the description. And until next time, I hope you all have a good one.